everybody. Welcome to the Joy of Gymnastics. I'm Coach Joy. Today I am joined by this lovely lady next to me, Lily. We're going to be taking you step by step through some really important tumbling tricks here today. Forward rolls, backwards rolls. It's going to be really easy and it's going to help you a lot. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and stand up. And if you have a mat like this, or if you're outside on the grass, great. We're going to come to the edge. So Lily, if you wouldn't mind, just stepping to the side real quick. I'm going to show you guys how to do a forward roll. How we normally begin, I'm going to show you guys nice and slow here, and then we're going to go through this with Lily. We're going to start in what we call as gymnasts a mountain pose. So I'm standing with my feet about hips distance apart. My hands come down just under my shoulders. So now I'm in mountain. When I'm here, I'm really strong. My hands are strong, fingers are spread wide. I'm going to tuck my chin to look up at my belly button. So I always say, look for your belly button. Then once we're looking at our belly button, I'm slowly going to bend my arms until I place just between my shoulder blades right on the mat. So as I slowly roll through, then I'm going to bring my legs out in front of me and then reach to stand up. So now we're going to walk you through this step by step with Lily a few times. Again, if you have like some couch cushions to put down, or if you could practice on the grass somewhere soft. And it also always helps to have a spotter with you as well. So Lily's going to stand, reach down into her mountain. Hands are just beneath her shoulders because you want to be able to fit through your arms. She's going to tuck her chin to look up at her belly button, which already kind of pushes her forward. So she's going to actually push forward through the legs, bending the elbows, bending the knees into a tuck, and then pushing up to stand. She's going to reach those arms forward, which helps to lift her torso. Perfect, Lil. Let's go ahead and do that 2 more times. So taking this really slow at home, reaching down, tucking the chin to look up at the belly button, pushing through the legs, bending the elbows to place the backs of the shoulders right on the mat, coming to a tuck, reaching forward to help your body stand up. We want to avoid putting our hands down. Would you mind showing one where you put your hands down to stand up, please? It's okay to do that in the beginning if you need to, so you can speed it up a little bit if you want. Tucking the chin, looking at the belly button, pushing through, using your hands to stand up. As you can see, that's not proper technique, but if that's where you're at in your practice, that's all right. And then eventually you work to really reaching those hands forward, which pulls the body up. Beautiful, Lily. Thank you. So then now we're going to go through a backwards roll. So kind of similar, but reversed. So reaching the arms up nice and tall. Now we're facing away from the mat. She's going to reach her bottom back, bringing her hands down, and then rolling her spine back behind her. As you can see, when she comes back, she puts her hands just underneath her shoulders. Can we do that a little slow? All right, so we're going to break this down for you. So arms come up. She sits her bottom back, so she's almost in a chair pose. And then now you can see her spine is already rounded. Her knees are in a tuck. She's going to roll back 1 vertebrae. When she comes here, can you stay in your plow? Her elbows are bent and her hands are just under her shoulders. And then she's going to continue to push through. But this is a little bit hard. If you stop, you're going to kind of stay stuck. Forward rolls, backwards rolls, you kind of need your momentum through it. So thank you, Lil. Let's go ahead and show them one more time. Nice smooth motion here. Beautiful salute. Sitting down, reaching back, pushing those arms through to come and stand. Nice. All right. And then so for our final tumble, these are going to be our straddle rolls. So now we're going to come back over to the front of our mat. Now we're facing the mat. We're going to go for our straddle rolls. I'm going to move out of the way because then I'd be kind of blocking Miss Lily here. So this time we're standing in a straddle. If you followed our last flexibility video, nice. You know that a straddle is your feet are wider apart. And then same motion as your forward roll here, but now with the legs straddled, we're going to reach down, look for the belly button, pushing through the legs to bend the elbows and rolling back through. Beautiful. So as you can see, when she came in to almost stand up, she brought her hands just in front of her again, which would allow her to continue that straddle roll. Beautiful. So that part at the end there is probably the most difficult. You want to try that one more time and freeze in that spot, please? Nice. So here she really has to lift and pull the hips up as she presses her hands into the ground, which would then allow her to tuck her chin and continue to roll through for a second forward roll. Yay. So when practicing your forward rolls, it's really important to remember to protect your neck. You don't want to drop on your neck. And these are really great go-to tumbles to save you from any tricks that might not have gone the right way. It's a great way to just kind of bail out and keep yourself safe without hurting your wrists or anything like that. So those are just a few of the tumbles that we can show you. We're going to show you one more after we do some stretches and conditioning to help you with your forward rolls and backwards rolls. That's more of an advanced trick, but can also be a good bailout if you practice your handstands at all. So we're going to actually get into our mountain pose right now. You can just go ahead and sit up right here. So again, feet are on the ground, hands are beneath the shoulders or just a little bit wider. You can make your hands flat, baby, all the way into your mountain. Nice. So now what Lily's gonna do is she's gonna bend her elbows, pressing her head down, and then back up. And she's gonna practice this maybe 3 to 5 times, depending on how much strength you have in your shoulders. Nice. Beautiful. And then now she can practice leg raises. So she's gonna lift her heels, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. So this helps you get used to that motion of pushing through the legs, coming more into bringing more of the weight into the wrists, and back down. Nice. And then let's do 3 to 5 donkey kicks. You don't have to kick all the way up to a handstand here, but keeping the weight in the wrists. Nice. Beautiful. We're just pushing and kicking off. Again, getting our bodies used to having a lot of our weight in our arms and holding that strength. Beautiful. And then now you can just go ahead and take your legs out in front of you, seated, and do a nice forward fold. Yeah, perfect. Really stretch the back here, nice round spine. If you can reach for your toes, great. If you're holding onto your ankles or knees, no problem. Really pull your body closer to your legs. Wonderful. It's going to help you really stretch your back so you can roll through, getting your shoulders to the floor instead of your neck or your head. Very nice, Lil. So now for our final kind of peak tumble here. Again, this is a little more advanced, something that you can work up to. We're going to try our handstand forward rolls. So if you do have a handstand practice, or if you're practicing away from the wall, or if you're facing the wall when you're practicing, this is a good way to kind of bail out if you need to, or it's also an awesome trick. So, all right. So again, if you have a mat or if you're at home or anything, finding a nice safe place, Lil's gonna come up to her handstand and dropping through to the forward roll. Ta-da! You wanna try one more time? Perfect. So, do you mind if I come around and kind of hold your handstand real quick? Okay. So your hands more here. So if you have somebody that is with you, they can kind of help put you into that position, and then whenever you're ready to roll through, she bends the elbows, tucking the chin, of course, and then rolling through to stand up. All right, so just so you guys can really see what we're doing here, we're just gonna show you a few more times. I'll keep walking you through it. So Lily's gonna kick up to her handstand. I can help place her into a nice spot here, and then she's gonna slowly tuck the chin, bending the elbows, tucking the knees to roll and sit up. And let's do maybe like 1 or 2 more times. How you feeling? Good? Feeling great. I love it. This time I won't stop you. Beautiful. Standing up for that nice salute, and uno más. Beautiful. Reaching tall, extending, and coming into that tuck. So also when you're learning how to do these tucks and all that, this all translates to your front tucks, your back tucks, all sorts of wonderful tricks. So I hope that this video has really helped you. The 3 major things to remember or keep in mind when you're practicing your forward rolls is to really tuck the chin. You really want to look for your belly button, because if you drop on your head, you can hurt your neck. And then trying to really press through your arms and push through the legs to roll through. Instantly bend your knees so your feet end up right next to your bottom, and reach forward to stand up tall, okay? If you have a friend with you or anybody like that that can help spot you or slow it down, that's really great. Yeah, we had a lot of fun, so please stay safe, and we hope to see you again.